All right, everybody. Sifu Jani here with the Psi Ball section. So in this Psi Ball section, I'm going to talk about Psi Ball Chi Wheel. Chi Ball. Um, the Psi Ball slash Chi Ball. Most of you guys should already know how to create one, but if you don't, it's very important for telekinesis. And if you do, there's always room for improvement because there's so many ways to do it. And I'm going to show you many ways to do it in this video. Okay? So we're going to cover a lot of ways. So anyone who can't feel it to anyone that can, uh, these are just open your mind up to a lot of different techniques. Now, again, this is an advanced training system, so the assumption is that you're already interested in telekinesis and that you know how to already feel at least a psi ball or a chi ball. And if you don't, that's okay. See, I want to explain everything you need to know in here, in this video, um, and expand your understanding for those who already know how to do it. But again, I can't stress enough about the original material I created for Telekinetic Academy and the ebook that's on spiritual methods. Those are very good foundational stuff. So you'll find techniques in there to really help you like get it if you're struggling. But I I'm thinking you guys already feeling energy here, so let's talk about it open-mindedly. Let me go through a lot of the techniques that you can use because some of these might work better for you than others. So maybe you've been using one for a while, and I can show you one that might work better for you than the one you've already been using. So that will greatly improve because psi balls are very important for telekinesis, part of our connection. So now, while we're practicing the macrocosmic orbit, our psi ball will get stronger and stronger whenever we go to test it. Um, so and knowing how to utilize your psi ball comes in with the willpower, and knowing how to direct your will, so which I will touch on in this video as well. So let's just go through a lot of ways of approaching this, okay? If you're completely a beginner, you can put your hands together like this and start to try to feel the warmth and sensation and visualize a ball growing inside your hand. And then you can see it might get denser and denser and denser. And that's one of the most basic ways to start doing a chi ball. Now from later, you can go put your hands a little bit apart. And you can imagine that you're holding a ball. And just patiently observe and see if it gets heavier and heavier. Now another way of doing it is to start breathing. Breathing into your hands, into the area between your hands, and trying to put your focus in the middle to see what you feel. And you can be stagnant with it, just keeping your hand still, and you see it get stronger. This is also a way of filling the dantian. Okay, it's no different. Filling is just a point. Uh, that's our reservoir, and so even if you do it here, the moment you stop, the energy fly back into your dantian and spread through all your channels. So you're doing it static like that. Another way is to breathe in and expand, and then when you exhale, you contract to make it feel like the ball gets bigger. You visualize it, and the ball gets smaller, and it goes, down like this. So those are like the most common ways. More ways to sense it is the doing turning like we do, making feeling the difference between the yin and yang shifting. Okay, there's also ways to turn them like this. There's also ways to go like this where you inhale and push to one side, and feel what it's like to do one side, and then feel what it's like to do another side. So you can see that each one is doing its own thing. Okay. There's ways to feel it, so there's just try to make two and hold them in your hands, each one. There's also ways to start from out here and bring it closer, 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 closer until you have a ball. Okay. So however you want to do it, from the inside out or from the outside in. If you want to pull them, you want to expand it and contract it, you know, and you want to turn them. You can start feeling this magnetism, okay? And when you do, and you start following it and breathing with it in any way you're doing it, whether it's static or movement, and you'll see your chi ball will just grow, grow, grow. Your sensation, your understanding, your experience will grow, grow, grow with it. And um, then when you get comfortable with that, you want to add in willpower. So willpower is kind of like the etheric doesn't send your chi ball out from your hands while it's static and draw it back in. Or um, like I teach in one of the popular videos I have, when you imagine a ping pong ball going from one side to the other. You can look from your palm here to the finger and then switch your eye to here, and feel, and you should feel sensation. And if you want to start using your willpower without looking, you can see that you can make a loop around your hand. So this is now you're starting to understand how to the energy. So when you get the chi ball, and then you make like a ping pong ball inside your chi ball and move it, and you can see that the ping pong ball is moving around inside this field. And then you have this connection, and now you can have a an energy output. Okay, so those are good practices for building your Psi Ball. And again, in this course you'll have the original Telekinetic Academy um, training course, and also the ebook that's from Spiritual Methods. It's the same thing as the course, but it covers these details too on really beginner. Like if you don't feel anything, I cover like things that feeling the chi through the hand and breathing to get the chi packed in, and then the sensitivity will be magnetic in there. That kind of thing is in there. So don't forget to again observe the read or follow, learn the basic stuff. I put in there. And there's also um, again things about posture and all that stuff that comes in handy when you're practicing. And I'll explain why that's important too in the next video on good ways to start practicing your telekinesis. All right. So this was the Psi Ball section, and I'll see you in the next section with how to train your stuff instead of just practicing the cultivation practice, how to use it on objects. So you guys know the theory, the concept, you know the exercises, and I'll do at the end of the video, at the end of this course, I'm going to do just another run over quickly of like what you should keep in mind when you practice and what you're doing. I've been saying it throughout the things, but I'll just make sure I give my final, things I want you guys to keep in mind so when you're doing your workings on what's going on. Okay? Thank you guys. See you in the next video.